Hey farm friends! I am headed off on a very special day trip adventure, and along the way I am going to share what we were up to this weekend with you. We have had a really wonderful weekend. We celebrated Zach's birthday with our dear friends Tracy and Jean Britnell. Tracy and Jean were in our area of Alabama to pick up some wood for the beds of their potager garden. Tracy is needing to replace her bed borders, and so they decided to come and spend some extra time here with us on the farm. We've been to their house many times. Tracy has come here, but Jean had never been here, and so he got the royal farm tour treatment from Eleanor.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us. Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. Over the rainbow.
I can't wait to put me a little pond in. It'll be about half this size. Oh, well, I can get some ducks too.
Jean got him one after all.
Bass. Man, this is addicting. I can't wait to get my pond.
Get it, lady. You gonna get that bass, lady? Go get it from him.
Tracy, you got that thing on upside down.
If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm. Let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we'd wait.
I don't think Jean wanted to leave. He wanted to fish a little bit longer. On our farm tour, Tracy was most excited about our garden beds and our potager garden and the window greenhouse. So y'all are gonna get to see a little sneak peek of our progress. We're gonna have a video coming out later on this week about all of phase 1 of building the window greenhouse, and we'll share all of our plans for the layout with you. But Tracy got to take a look and give us some advice on some different things that we can work in, and we were really excited about that. Yep. Tracy, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be super cool.
We were talking about how we need to till our ground where our beds are going to be. Now they're not laid out really the way in the layout that we talked about right now.
The plan has changed a lot since
Change it.
first started laying them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to move the camper out of it. It was back there. And
I was thinking curved at the corner.
Yep.
And then just about straight, and then doing a
Curve there. That's exactly what I was thinking.
at wherever that main focal area
Yeah.
is.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Do it like that.
That's exactly what
Very good.
Jean and Zach were thinking the same
I was
thing.
thinking
Yeah.
I felt it.
same page. Same page.
I just
So-
love that it's painted. The fact that it's painted.
So good. So you'll come out. How far do you think your bed will be?
I think here will end in like a curve here. How deep would you do them there? 3 feet?
3. I just do 3.
It must be that.
3 gives you enough room to put one good-sized thing or something smaller with a little ground cover in front of it. 3's a good number without, well, I'm backwards, without a whole lot of maintenance, you know.
So you told me earlier we needed to come off the shop and measure how deep this bed is going to be, and then determine the width of the next pathway before we start
So that's 3.
the beds.
So I'd make that 3. And then the curve, you probably want to give the curve about, that's probably about the size of a curve right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the width of it. So that would be 2 feet. That's about right. So you got 3 feet, and then your curve will come out another 2 feet at 5. So really, you want to go from the 5.
Yeah.
Are you driving here? Is that what this was?
So we thought golf cart path later, enough for the 0 turn. Let's move the thingy to there.
I can't imagine us needing more than 5 feet if we're not bringing the actual truck through here. if we want to get the actual truck back in, we need the full 6 feet.
Well, I tell you, some of my pathways are 6 feet, and some of them have gotten narrowed down to like 3 or 4. Some of them. The 6 feet works good with the golf cart.
Okay.
Because I can make the turns and maneuver without hitting the beds. But on the other ones that's gotten so narrowed down, I have to back up.
So we've got our shadows. Hi. So we're doing 3-foot bed over here. We're gonna add a curve that'll come out an additional 2 feet just at one area. And then a 6-foot pathway here before our bed starts. And our beds start here.
Yep.
What you think?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds like moving wood.
I was ever gonna give it, so I'm
Yeah,
good with
see,
that.
we need to pack in as much space as we can.
You sure do. Now you're changing this whole design to the design you showed me.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a bed against the fence too.
Yeah.
We were thinking.
But not, probably not building out a bed.
Oh.
We may just plant
things.
some things.
We were kind of hoping that at some point that might be lower maintained fruit trees.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be super cool to espalier some apples and pears in that.
I think so too.
That would be so cool.
It gets a ton of sun all day.
Because then you're not taking up hardly any space with it either.
Right.
Would you do blackberries over here?
Sure, you could do
He's
that.
planning to irrigate all this.
Yeah.
Won't be immediately, but if we, for me,
Well, I've got everything that we need to do
drip.
drip.
Mm-hmm.
Planning on doing
exciting.
that. I'm planning on doing that right away. But yeah, if we were to do fruit, then I would run some, at least some main line around, or 1/4-inch drip.
Yeah, that's the thing with fruit. And that fruit, they gotta have consistent water or you're not gonna get a good fruit.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Jean?
You know, looking at that fruit thing, this is just a thought I got in my head.
Throw it out there, Tracy.
Let me throw it.
Oh.
What I
It might stick.
envision when I'm looking at a trellis here of the apples,
Mm-hmm.
and then break it up, and in the middle you could do 3 blueberries or something like that, or pomegranates or a fig or whatever, and just kind of, and then the next you could do another trellis of pears,
Mm-hmm.
and then break it up with another little section of something there. That'd be a good way to get a lot of fruit in this.
Yeah, I
in this
think
thing.
so.
Well, and I was telling him,
Kind of mimic that curve too. Like you got a curve over there, just like where you put the blueberries or fig or whatever. Kind of make like a little curve there,
Mm-hmm.
and then have those be straight lines.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be interesting. You
I
know.
think so too.
he wants to paint the fence the same color as the shop and the greenhouse. Just
Yeah.
this fence.
Yeah.
Just this one.
Like I said,
That would be
this
neat.
one won't be here forever, so.
Mhm.
We even thought, we saw a fence that we liked that was sections painted, and then we could have like a focal point on the painted section that
that'd be
stands
cool.
out.
That'd be neat. And I'm digging that greenhouse. Oh my gosh.
You got to show everybody. We haven't shown it yet with windows in it. Y'all are getting to see it very first.
Yes.
Yep, I was able to get all but 4 windows total. Still need to go in, this one and then 2 over there, and then our octagon over there that opens and shuts for ventilation.
He's gonna brace the roof where it's sagging, but he did this by himself. He did he put the whole roof on and all the windows in by himself because he is just determined to, he wants his greenhouse.
That sounds like Gene. If he's determined to do something, nobody's there to help him, he'll break his back.
He wants his greenhouse.
I was careful.
Where,
I was careful.
you're never going to be able to find him. He's going to be out here all the time.
She'll know where to look. But yeah,
This is so fun.
and right now it's a little past 4, 4:15, and it's shaded. But in the summertime,
It's not fully shaded though.
Yeah.
Like it's,
well, I mean, the dapple sun coming through, so this is like 7:15 in the peak of summer, where it's got this dapple shade, and so I just kind of imagine that kind of shutting the day down after a summer day and coming in and
Doing your little water and dance like Jason. Right here.
It's going to be fun. I love it. I love it.
and where you're standing is where the 6 foot by 6 foot window is
That's going to be
going.
That's going to be the centerpiece.
And it's
another way
the
to-
panes are like a foot tall a piece,
Something
or maybe they're bigger than these
like-
panes.
yeah, not a whole. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a bit bigger.
Maybe they're like 16 or 18 inches.
So it'll go all the way from the top down to
Yep.
just a few inches off the ground.
We've saved so much using the frame that was the pig house, Lucille's first house.
Yeah.
That was already existing here on the property. And the windows we've collected over time, and I didn't pay more than $5 a window when I actually did pay for them. The only thing we've paid for is the paint, and then the roof wood, and then the actual roof is going to be the most expensive element.
Polycarbonate.
Yep. But we figured it up. We did this specific rise. It's not a high pitch, in order to be able to buy the least expensive way possible. We're actually buying 12-foot sheets,
Okay.
and he can get 3 panels out of a single 12.
Well,
Yeah, and it's less to heat the height.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the most. We drew it out and then redrew it and then redrew it and redrew it and looked at prices
So
and,
you can get
and just
the
kept
recipe.
going because, you try to save everywhere you can.
oh, I know.
And I made him make it bigger than what was originally
That's why
planned.
there's places where it
Yeah, so it originally was going to end there on either side. Here.
always happens that way.
It was going to end here and there.
glad
And
we
so
Yeah.
I can't remember what the dimensions were before.
It was
But now it's
about
20
12
by
8.
almost
Now it's
8.
20 by-
Okay. That'd be nice.
And we're just going to start.
Plenty of room.
We're just going to start with this as the floor.
Yeah.
And then we may do board on the inside and put gravel in here later. Or we may do some stepping stone stuff.
Yeah.
But that's we need it to be functional now.
Yeah.
And then later we can make it even more functional. We can add features.
Yeah.
But we are running power over here.
Yeah.
And then the big goal for the farm this year is to run water. So hopefully we'll run water over here too.
Yeah.
Dropped it.
Oh.
Eleanor and Jean. Eleanor's showing Jean her chicken chores with her precious Saramas.
Now, which are the two that you got at the show? The black one here?
Yep, this little hen.
Uh-huh.
She's actually blue. Her name is Priscilla.
Okay. Where's Elvis?
And Elvis is hopping back there.
Now, do you think they're going to be tabletop showers? Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
You think?
At least he will be.
Uh-huh.
Elvis will be, and then Priscilla may just be a mate to
Okay.
produce more
Yeah.
that can be shown with tabletop.
So, Eleanor, do you think you're going to try to do that? Tabletop?
That's why that table shot there.
Okay, so
After our farm tour, we headed in to celebrate Zach's birthday with an amazing cheesecake.
If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm, let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we wait.
We are gonna sing happy birthday in just a minute.
I'm ready for some cheesecake.
You look cute in your overalls.
Thanks. Do what I can.
Make a wish
happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. All right, y'all.
Cheesecake I've ever had, and I'm a cheesecake connoisseur.
Jean is having.
I'm not a cheesecake connoisseur, but this is absolutely and I'm not just
Oh,
saying
no.
it, but this cheesecake is the best I've ever had in my life.
Me too.
And I'm
I can't
53
help
years
it.
old.
I want more. I'm gonna have a second.
Well, I'm gonna have a little bit more since Tracy took my little bite.
What kind of cheesecake is this?
Sorry,
Zach?
guys. This is that cheesecake from Tammy Smith in Northport, Alabama.
Go Tammy. Go Tammy. You rock, girl.
I'm gonna have one more little.
These are well known in Tuscaloosa and Northport, Alabama, and she sells at Farmers Market. And we picked ours up at Mark Smart in Northport.
Dang, it's so creamy. It melts in your mouth.
It really is.
It is so. It's not too sweet. It's not dry. It's super creamy because cheesecake is easy to be.
It's easy to dry out.
To be dry.
I like the plain. I knew when Zach put the knife down through it and it come up with all that on it, I'm like, that's the deal.
It's crumbly and it's just good.
The crust is really good too.
I mean, even just the smell.
Gene.
I just want to live here now.
Gene is. Y'all are still partying?
But I was the only one playing.
Party on.
Who won? Who won the game?
What's very much.
I think Eleanor won the game.
But we're still playing, so.
We have gotten full and tired on cheesecake.
Yes.
Here, here.
Dad.
Ribs earlier today at Dreamland.
It's been a good
What?
Did a
Dad.
good birthday, son.
I'm glad you've had a good birthday.
This is.
There was something else that Tracy and Jean came for, something we have been planning for months. And twice she had to go in and see them while she was here and start picking some out. But that is her baby chicks. Tracy's layers have really slowed down. Her girls are older and they're never going to leave her farm. But it's time to add in some fresh layers, some young layers. And I did my very best to pick her out some girls. It's not a 100% science. I'm not trained in vent sexing, which is the only way that you can, like, kind of reliably tell if a chick is female or not when they're really, really little. And so I did my very best. I hope she got some good girl. Anyone that is a girl is going to lay some beautiful, beautiful eggs for her. We're in the chick cottage to pick out Tracy's rainbow layers. And I do want to say we hatch for ourselves in the early spring. These are hatches where we're testing fertility on our flocks before we start shipping eggs. So we hatch a lot early on. It's not even spring yet. So we hatch a lot early on, and these are what we will grow out for ourselves to grow our own flocks and to pick the best genetics for the next generation. So it may look like we have a lot of chicks available, but we don't, because if I got rid of all of them, then I wouldn't have anything for myself to grow out.
I'll help.
All right, we're gonna start
Can I help?
with her little lavender Americana that she said she had a bond with.
Yeah, I think I've already bonded with that one.
This is her little lavender Americana.
This is an olive egger.
Americanas. Look at their faces. The blue copper marron. This one is either an Easter egger or an olive egger. And this one is an olive egger. I'm doing my best to pick girls. We got another olive egger and hopefully another olive egger. This one's blue and this one is black. She is chasing after that rainbow egg basket.
Yes, I am.
And there's a whole little box of babies over here. Let's show you. Here's Tracy's box of babies. We got her 3 lavender Americanas, hopefully a bunch of olive eggers in here. Picked you out some good girls, Jean.
Thank you.
You hold this map, I'll hold your hand. Take this love around.
I just got here to Snead's Farmhouse in Cullman, Alabama. And I'm here to do something special and see something special. And y'all are going to be excited too. All right, y'all. This is Willis Jr. or Will Jr. And I don't know if you can guess what I'm here to do, but she got a little dusty on the way with her hay. But we decided, for fun and for the experience for Eleanor, we are breeding our English Angora rabbit Mopsy. So we're gonna have baby bunnies on the farm soon. They are flirting and getting to know each other. We're excited to have baby bunnies on the farm, and this is where Mopsy came from. This is not her dad. This is totally unrelated rabbit. But I thought this experience would be so fun for Eleanor, and the joy of having a farm, so much comes with baby animals and caring for them and teaching her. And so this is going to be a wonderful experience for her. It's going to teach her a lot. And then we will have true, pure English Angora rabbits available. This is going to be a one-time thing. We are not going to continue breeding. We're not putting a breeding program in place or anything. This is just for fun, and we may keep one. We'll just see. Mopsy and Willis Jr. Willis Jr. are hanging out, and I'm here with Judy at Snead's Farmhouse. She is taking me to see my really special surprise.
You pick them up!
Oh my goodness. Look at these beautiful goats. Judy, you got 4 mama's boys right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
All of them. The boys are so sweet. Leroy Brown smiling at me. Judy, what kind of sheep is that?
That's a Vallis sheep. It's a black-nosed sheep. Really rare in the U.S.
He is gorgeous.
His name is Hound Dog.
Oh my goodness. Hound Dog, you don't look real. You are so beautiful. And what's the other one's name?
Johnny.
Johnny and Hound Dog. Oh my goodness. Y'all look at my surprise. You can't even see her. Hey Luna. Hey Mama. She and Biscuit look exactly identical. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at her. Oh, I can't wait to hug her. She is so beautiful, Judy.
Do you want to see your baby? Here's your sweet baby girl. Isn't it sweet? She's so sweet. She's so it's your mommy. Hey. And Eleanor has named her Muffin. Muffin. That's perfect. Look. Look at this. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at her face. Oh, okay. I just hold you. I just snuggle you. Her spotting. Spotting. Yeah, okay, go eat. I love her so much. I love her so much. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait for Muffin to join us on the farm in a couple of months. She's gonna stay with her wonderful mom, Biscuit and Gravy's mama. Look, she's full of milk. And she is a wonderful mommy. They're hopping on this hay. Think they're gonna go eat it. Look at them. She said, kids, don't climb too high. Be careful. Hey everybody. I think we're gonna have some more babies out here soon. I sure do.
I hope you enjoyed getting to meet Muffin, our newest Nubian doe that's going to be coming to our farm after she's weaned in several weeks. I made the trip up here so that we could breed Mopsy with Willis Jr., and have some sweet, fluffy Angora babies on the farm soon. It's going to be a really, really special experience. Judy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
For all you do and all your support for my farm. I appreciate you.
Well, you have an amazing...
It's good to have farm friends.
It is. It's
It
invaluable to
is.
have
It
farm
is.
friends
Because you get me.
we understand the struggles of keeping animals, and we're able to talk about those kind of things. And we're able to share with all of you. If you're not following Judy on Facebook, go check her out, and there may be some new things from her really soon. So you want to follow along to see all the updates. Thank you so much for being with us this weekend, farm friends. I hope you enjoyed this update from our farm and what we have going on. Y'all have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon.